Good morning. Good morning. Today, I would like to lift up the idea of harboring. What you harbor, you become. You know, it is so important to realize that we can say words, but if you're harboring in your heart any resentment, any anger, pride, or division, what you have on the inside will eventually show up on the outside. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all, guard your heart because everything you do flows through it. Jeremiah 17:10 tells us that the Lord looks at the secret motive of the heart and rewards according to that action. Psalm 1 suggests avoid scoffers, avoid those who scorn. Instead, take God's provision and be planted by streams of water, yielding fruit in season and prospering at everything you do. Prospering at everything you do leads us to becoming unoffendable, becoming a Psalm 1 someone who does walk with the Lord, who values others above themselves, but above all becomes unoffendable, takes no offense. Offense will take you to resentment, which causes division. Now, division can start very quietly. It can start with one person who's been offended, but they do nothing about it. And that starts to grow into resentment. And soon there's conversations that change, perhaps attitudes that alter. And before you know it, people are taking sides. From one heart and one offense comes a division among many. Romans 16:17 tells us the Bible asks us to guard against those who cause division and bring in obstacles to that which you have learned. And so it is so important that we have no offense. It is so important that we do not participate in conflict. Conflict will result in anger and pride arising. I think it's Proverbs 13:10 that says, pride creates conflict. And whatever you put forth in conflict is actually protecting your pride, because your pride will rob your peace. So conflict will rob your peace. And we want not to do that. We want instead to become one who's bearing one another, who's enduring their situations. And then to realize that we want to resist resentment. We want to reject division. We want to lay down pride and let go of anger. I pray today this message will lift you up, that if there is a situation in your life, you will then decide to become unoffendable. Reach out and clear the air with that person. So pass this along. This is Di, wishing you a blessing. You know, I always send you off with a blessing.